Hello everyone and welcome to a very quick little follow-up to the last three videos that I did about Kryptonite physics. I would like to briefly go through the conversation that I had with him in the comment section, and I think that it is very funny. So first of all, Chris has completely failed to address the made-up sources in square brackets 1 to 13. He has not addressed the sources 1 to 4, not saying what he claims, either completely evading the question or just claiming that they say what he says that they do, which they just don't without submitting any evidence. I've shown that the source 1 in particular, not square bracket 1, but actually 1, does not say what he says that it claims at all. And I've also shown that most of the sources 1 to 13 in square brackets do not exist. He has also not submitted any evidence to the contrary because he can't. It's as simple as that. He has also not addressed that 0.01 lux and 0.0001 lux are not the limit that he states. He has completely not addressed it. He's disagreeing with his own sources implicitly. And he also has not addressed where he got these numbers from and where he got these citations from, if not from some AI, as he also obviously has. I'd like to go briefly into all of this. So first of all, he contradicts himself. This is from his video, screenshot from his video. The statement in green is true. This is precisely what the paper states, although the 5 to 7 photons are a bit misleading here. This is the 5 to 7 photons after extinction from the material of the eye. This is just what can be detected at the rods and cones, and not what enters the eye, as far as I have understood. It's roughly 100 photons that yield this 5 to 7 photons, right? At the very end of the eye, and then he added the wherever he got this from, or if he wrote it himself, he added on the which corresponds to a light level of around 0.0001 lux. This is made up, right? So just as a reminder, this is what his own citation says: 5 to 7 photons. Now he agrees, right? He obviously agrees with that. It's his own citation. He has to agree with the 5 to 7 photons, and he just says that this is that much lux, which is interesting because he agrees with my math that 0.01 lux are 1.57 billion photons. So clearly he's already disagreeing with that, right? Unless he has some very weird and wrong way of calculating lux. And he also states that he needs that much to see color. Well, if you need that much to see color, I mean, this is strictly not about color, but still you get the idea that 5 to 7 photons are not that many photons. Also, he continues to write protons because he doesn't understand. Also, I would like to add here that he's a big coward. I really wanted to press him on that. He wrote that, oh, you need 0.01 lux to see color, but you don't get 0.01 lux. And I like the confidence. Boom! and I remind him that his citations are needed and that none of the sources exist and blah, 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 blah. And I even point out the contradiction. He doesn't reply anymore. Same thing happens down here. Your calculations to see Mars and its color, lol, blah, 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 blah. That and that many lux. Good luck seeing that in color. And I again, what a non-reply. Why didn't you reply to any of my other to the previous answer, to any of the other times that I questioned him about this? Again, no reply because he's a coward. So then also he's telling lies, as we know. Another guy, Michael Damolsen, thank you very much. He commented that directly to an answer of Kryptonite physics that he has made 8 comments and none of them have addressed the made-up references. By now, he's more in the vicinity of like 20 answers. And then when he says here, oh, they reference 0.01 lux to see color. Why doesn't he show us? Why doesn't he make us all look stupid by showing us directly in one, or ideally all of them? What do I mean ideally? In all of them, this would be the scientific standard. He could point out where it says that exactly. I've gone through all of them. I've shown that most of them don't exist. I've gone through the few that actually do exist, and I've shown that they do not have anything to do with color or lux or whatsoever. and most of them don't exist in the first place. So why can't I find the rest? Chris, last time I will ask you this: why can't I find the rest? And why do those that actually exist, that are pieces of documents that exist, why do they not talk about light? Why do they not talk about color? Why do they not talk about any lux? Please explain that to me. Maybe I just couldn't find it and you were right all along. So, in conclusion, he can't supply any evidence because there is none. He's lying. He doesn't address any of the made up sources. He stops replying when I tell him that he should. I try to hold him to that. He stops replying when I tell him that he should, because he's a coward and a liar. Chris, yes, I would like to make this amply clear. I'm calling you a coward here, and I'm calling you a liar here, because both of these things can be supported by evidence, quite in contrast to your claims. Yeah. And he disagrees with himself in the comments. He agrees with my math, but now disagrees apparently with his own sources. So as a result, I fart in your general direction. Your mother was a hamster, and your father smelled of elderberry. I hope you get the reference. Yeah. Okay. Great. With that, I think this is a nice little video for today. I thank you very much for watching. We have just gone and got the 120th subscriber. I was very happy about that. Thank you very much. And I will see you in the next video, which will follow shortly. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.